Good morning, this is the Big JB. It's Thursday, and there is a company meeting today, and so I anticipate that it's going to be a very slow day today. Parking lot is pretty empty. Parking garage is very empty. I really have my choice of spots, but I still choose to park on the third floor because I like it. I like having to take the stairs. I take the stairs by choice. Instead of the elevator, both in the parking garage and once I get inside. I don't normally talk about politics, and I'm not going to get into political debate or slam one, candidate or another. I'm not going to talk about whether or not I've made up my mind or who I've made up my mind about. What I want to talk about is I am going to talk about Mitt Romney, and the reason why I'm going to talk about that is because I find it very interesting that he is the Republican candidate for presidency. Because I know a lot of people early on in the race when they were, we had all the different hopefuls that were in the race. I remember a lot of people, and I remember the last time Mitt Romney, Rom Mitney put in his, threw his hat in the ring. The last time, and I remember that a lot of people felt like he didn't have a chance, and he didn't, mostly because of evangelicals and the Christian right feeling like he was Mormon and we couldn't have a Mormon leader, and I kind of felt like that was a dumb argument, and I remember earlier this year there was a guy who was like, we can't vote for him because of these things, and now I'm like, well, what are you going to do now? You don't like Obama. You don't want to vote for him because you think that Democrats and liberals are evil. But now your choice is Mitt Romney, who admittedly is a Republican, obviously, has conservative values, but he's a Mormon. So what are you going to do now? What you got? I don't know. I don't know how people reconcile that. I just find it interesting that, it's all politics. It's all about politics. People switched their opinion. They switched their stance on it. It seems like at convenience. The whole crowd is saying, no, he can't be in office because he's a Mormon. Then everybody goes along with it. Not everybody, but everybody in the Republican Party or the conservative right or whatever. And then now we're getting down to, looks like Mitt Romney's going to be the best choice. And let's go, no, we're going to go change. I don't know if you've ever seen those cartoons where you've got one group, one guy saying one thing and the crowd goes over to him, and then this other guy says something, and the whole crowd goes over to him. That's the way that I see it. Or if you've ever seen the movie Hook, you've got, there's, Rufio and then the little kid who are talking back and forth about whether or not Robin Williams is Peter Pan. I think he is. So the group of kids keeps running back and forth, and it's just kind of the way that I view it. I hate politics. I really do. I hate voting season. I hate the division that comes up over it. Here's what I'll tell you. Vote for whoever you think is going to do the best job. Vote, definitely. But vote who you think is going to do the best job. I think that if you don't vote for the big two, that you're not necessarily throwing your vote away. I think if you're writing in Elvis, then you're throwing your vote away. But if there's somebody else on the ballot that you really think will do the best job, then I think that you have an obligation to vote for the person who you think will do a great job. So yeah, that's what I think. That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't want to get into a big, heavy political discussion. I welcome comments certainly, but I'm definitely not going to get into a political debate over YouTube comments, because why? Anyway, that's it for today. I really appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you have a great day. This has been the Big JB. You can follow me on Twitter at Voice of the Big JB, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.